Well, hello, and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 24,030, and of course, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and you know it, I know it, make sure you ring that bell. So here we are. We might be in two-shot territory. It is going to be interesting and difficult to say. It's very much on the cusp. And it will depend if Luke's buff. Now, if you didn't notice, like the very first attack Marion did, I think we're in 3 shots still. Oh, well. Yeah, it just... Yeah, that's been 2. Oh, well. I mean, she is actually, I think, able to finish things off. Yeah, she's just barely outside of 2-shot territory. But who knows how much just barely is. But that's good. It's good to see that we are making progress. Progress is very important. That's really what matters to me. Just... There we go. So 1 down. And that was about, I don't know, we'll say 1.5 minutes. Probably a little less than that. And 97 million. Marion's actually doing more of the damage now. I expect her to eventually get to 99%. I don't know if we'll ever have a 100% hero, but we'll see. So we'll go take these out. I mean, it's theoretically possible that I don't know that the scale would allow it to happen, you know? Even if everybody else was at very low 0%, would it even show the first is 100 or would it show it as 99? You know, does it have like a asymptote? Like you can't, you know? No rounding. You just can't go past it. Even if it's like 99.99. Which for all intents and purposes is basically 100% of the damage. We'll see. Actually, we might not see, because Christian's still nipping at her heels. And you can see Christian actually finished some of them off there, I think. Yeah, he can still do tiny amounts of damage. I think even if Marion was one-shotting everything, one-shotting Marion's going to be really interesting. But again, yeah, you can. I'm pretty sure you can tell that sometimes she has Luke's buff, sometimes she doesn't. It is interesting too when she knocks something down. Well, that could have been her hitting that over there. Okay, so that's the second stage, and that was, you know, again about a minute and a half, and 97%, pretty much the same kind of split we've seen. And time for the stage. This is be a little bit more interesting because this has the cannons in it. Not a ton more interesting, but a little bit. Oh. Yeah, the cannons will still be around for a bit. I don't know how much more health they have, but I do know this stage is about 1.5 times as much health. But I mean, the cannons, if the cannons had 1.5 times as much health, we would expect them to go down in like 5 shots, and it's clearly not the case. So they have the lion's share of health here. Everything else is incidental. From what I understand, that there's a base health for the stage, and then each monster type gets a multiplier. And obviously cannons have more. But we're actually going through them pretty quickly, which is good. I don't want to see cannons at my stage. I mean, I do more than other things. Believe it or not, the ones with the 2 types of ogres, or 2 types of orcs, rather. I think they're more orcs than ogres. That actually seems to be the hardest stage now. The one thing I will say about Marion is that stages with a cannon like this, where stuff just happens to line up just right, it's perfect for her, because she'll just knock them all down. So that's a nice thing. I was always really happy with Marion's attack spread, because it really mirrored the way a lot of monsters attack you in the game. So she got rid of some of them. She's in the bottom one now. So it's a shame she's not really hitting that ghoul. Well, whatever she's hitting, she's not. She's hitting something else. Yeah, the ghouls have a lot of health too. Oh, we got to 2.5 minutes. Alright, last thing. Can you finish it, Marion? Nope, it required a special. So that puts us at 5 minutes and 19 seconds elapsed, which you divided by half because we're at double speed. So that's about 2 minutes and 40 seconds for the stage. So pretty good. And let's look at the damage. Yep, well, she's up to 98%. So 98% is better than 97%. So good job, Marion. And you can see everybody else doing, well, basically nothing. Daniel's actually doing more damage now because we did level up his runes. So I don't know that we doubled his damage, but we definitely did increase his damage. I was really optimistic that we were going to be able to two-shot this week, but that's just not in the cards. Maybe next week. 1, 2. Yep. They got up. I would say it's about 5% health left. 5%, give or take. But it does mean that, you know, we have a relatively easy time cleaning everything up. And let's see how the mop-up goes. It's actually getting mopped up pretty quick. I mean, obviously the problem that we're going to have is nobody can... Oh, well, Christian kind of took out some of them back there. Not all of them, but he's working on them. But the issue is going to be Marion's going to have to bounce around. Things are going to get more fragmented when she's one-shotting. And of course, when she's two-shotting, her basic attack is just becoming so strong enough to really just clear things out on her own, that she will hop around a lot more, which is kind of interesting. It's like that to me is a mixed bag. Could be good, could be bad. And that's 15, and right on time. 6.4 quadrillion, no surprise there. 95%, now that's a surprise. Christian went into overdrive here. He wanted to remind us that he's still here, and he's still doing work. So, good job, Christian. I guess you could maybe get to 100%, because this is 100%, and nobody else is, but this could be a special case because there's 2 heroes. So, we'll see. And, oops, that's the damage. And that is our 851st victory. So, we're getting closer. I assume this only goes to 1,000. So, 149 days to go. And we're done. Well, we're not done. I'll keep doing King's Row, but the quest will be done. But, that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.